Alright guys, Steady Eddie here. Okay, how are you all? Oh, I hope YouTube didn't see that. Something, one of those dancers popped out that shouldn't have popped out. You won't tell YouTube, will you? Okay, anyway, how is it? Neil Fleet, Simon Bridges, Ting Tong, Rudolph Jacobs, Morning Eddie. I'm in Sibiu, a beautiful town, absolutely awesome town in Transylvania. Let me just see if I can see the names in the darkness here. Philo's Farm, Ross Cook, Uncle, nice to hear from you. Farang Chef, thanks for the car. Okay, cheers, glad you enjoyed it. Gemini Star, how about a dirty do? Okay, so ideas Ringo and town. Carl's Thailand, nice to hear from you, Carl's Town. Nice to see the sun shining from you. All right, good to hear from you, mate. Carl's Thailand's got a great channel, by the way. Great channel. He does all the climbs mountains in Thailand. Great stuff. Okay, now Gemini Star. Okay, Romania says he's been brilliant. Thanks for that. Fanny face, cheeky girls. Right now, I filmed that. Please, I hope YouTube didn't notice, because you know what YouTube are like. Something popped out from one of those things that you won't know anyway. What I'm going to do, this is a carnival. This is a carnival right now. So to get away from this track, I'm going to walk down and show you what I like this is it. I'm going to show you a little bit more of the dances. Okay guys, now that was a bit of a racket. Now we're going to have a little walk into this town right now, and it is a truly beautiful town. This is Sibiu, Transylvania, and it is said to be the most beautiful town in the whole of Romania. And I wouldn't argue with that. It's, oh, well you'll see in a moment, there's quite a lot to it. It's the most characterful place that I've visited so far. So we're going to take a little walk, okay? Going to take a little walk, show you around the town. Yo! Let's have a little look at the chat. As you can see, it's a blazing sunshiny day. D-Rock. Cheeky girls, Romanian Storm, Spinners. Apologies, by the way, if I don't read out the names of people in the chat, because I can see what you're saying, but the actual names is not really easy to make out, especially in the sunlight. Harvey Wilson, nice to hear from you, Harvey. Hope all's well, mate. Hope all's well. Uncle, you can certainly shock my blood. Okay, nice. Okay, Steve West is here, Chief Charlie. Good morning, Captain Evans. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a little wander. I'm going to turn the oh, it's a bit of a racket. Now there's a carnival going on here in Sibiu. A carnival, so you hear a lot of that. There's a lot of events and all kinds of stuff going on. Now this is the main pedestrianised precinct here, where there's some shops and whatever. Oh my God. Actually, I think what I could do, Okay, come on this way, we may as well see. Are you enjoying this? How about that? It's 93 in the chat, okay. Look at the chat saying. Got bitten yet? Wow. I hear the sound of distant drums, okay? Never thought about Romania as a holding destination, but after watching your videos, this has changed a lot. Thanks for that, mate. Like I say, apologies if I can't read your names out. I can't see your names, but I can see your... Well, the names are there, but I just can't make them out. And these lovely ladies here, beautiful ladies, just look at them. Oh, magnificent, magnificent. Lovely, lovely, shapely Romanian ladies, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I think we've seen enough of that. I'm going to have a little wander down into the town. I'm going to go wandering down to town and show you what an absolutely stunning, totally beautiful and marvellous place this is. Romania's a lovely country and it's got some lovely towns, and this is said to be, you know, in terms of its historical architecture and all that, it's well worth seeing. So stay tuned, we're going to take a walk around Sibiu. Oh, as you probably gather by now, these Romanian girls are bloody good looking. Okay, I'm going to get over in the shade here, have a little look at the chat before we go into the main square. Okay, here we go. Let's see. 92 in the chat. It's what time is it now? Is it it's probably about 11:30, and it's probably in 11:30, and oh, here we go again. Vampire chicks. Shaggy Rogers, can you bar find them? Hey, Paul Hoskins, nice to hear from you, Paul. Nice to hear from you, Paul. Change that funny class. Looking like it's here. Can you bar find them? Oh my God, what a nice show. Vampire chicks. Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is, when you think of, you know, all those old horror movies that are set in Romania, you know, the small Transylvanian towns, you think of a circus or a carnival coming to town. There is actually a movie called Vampire Circus. Maybe you see that one. Here's to Anthony Johnson. Hope you're well, Ed. Glad you're enjoying. I hope you're enjoying Thailand. I hope you're enjoying. Nice to hear from you, Andrew, my old mate. Nice to hear from you. Here's that. Craig Nish, you've not seen one skaghead or beggar yet. No, you don't. No, you don't. If I was in England now, in any town in England, there'd be some skaghead coming up to me wanting to borrow my mobile phone to do a bloody drugs deal. Hey, you don't get anything like that. Very relaxed, very civilised place here. Let's see here, what you fanny on my face. Who's that? What's happening with Gary? Nice last year, Gary in cold Melbourne. Really, it's really hot here. It's hot stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to have a little wander around the town. I'm going to turn the camera down. I think we've seen enough of all those lovely ladies. What I'm going to show you what a gorgeous, gorgeous town Sibiu is. It really, really is. I'm going to turn the camera around. There we go. There we go. So here we go in the beautiful, historical, absolutely amazing town of Sibiu. Just look at this. It's just after 1 o'clock or 1:30 on a Saturday afternoon here. And it is, oh, this place is awesome. Oh yeah, there's Charlie Chaplin there. There's Charlie Chaplin. Now, over here, they've been having rock concerts and all kinds of festivals going on, okay? This is the central square of Sibiu. And this little old restaurant here, was not really a restaurant, it's more of a fast food chain, this one. Spartan, I was in there yesterday. They do a nice gyros or gyros or however the Greek way of pronouncing it is. But at night time, this place is absolutely rammed. Lots of families. You know, but lovely place. So you got all these nice restaurants here. Did you ever think Romania would look like this? Just look at these buildings. Again, I'm wondering, is this a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Because if it isn't, then it should be. This is Sibiu. Better than the council estate in Liverpool any day. Wonderful stuff. Now, I'm going to point something out to you, first of all, before we go any further. Can you see the eyes? Look at these historical buildings here. And look at the roofs of them. They've all got eyes in them, haven't they? See? Now, this is common in Sibiu. I'm just going to explain what it's all about. See, now, if you can see that up there, those eyes, yeah? Now, what those eyes are about is that originally, and these buildings date back hundreds of years, originally that's the attics of these places is where they kept cheese and other, you know, produce. And those holes in the roof there were made to, you know, to ventilate the place. You know, to let air get in. So they were made for ventilation. But in more recent times, they've taken a bit of a political influence. And what it is, as we all know, Romania is a bit of a corrupt country. And they've had protests here. And these eyes have come to represent, you know, a message to the politicians. We are watching you. Figured that one out, but it's something. What's that? How are you?
Very much.
Okay, nice day. You have a nice day, mate, anyway. You have a nice day, okay? You have a nice day. Okay, so I'm going to swivel this. I can't actually see what the chat is because I'm actually, I'm in the sunlight here. But I think you're starting to realise what a lovely, 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 lovely place this is. Just look at this. So, you know, there's the stage over there where they've had a rock band of an evening time. Big festival going on here. This place where you're seeing now, this is like bloody thousands of people of a night time here. Last couple of nights it's been rammed. See those eyes in the roof there? Creepy, eh? Creepy stuff. We're watching you. Don't do anything wrong, we're watching you. Okay, so I'll get into a nice little corner over here where the shade is. Nice little corner. I'll be back to the chat in a moment. Yo. Oh my God almighty. Oh my God almighty. Oh my God almighty. So I'm going to just get over here a minute. Oh, just got to get over here a minute. See where there's a bit of shade. Because otherwise I won't be able to see the chat. Okay, here we go. Oh, somebody gave me a super chat. Tom Reed FM, reasonably priced beer contribution. Thank you for that, Tom Reed. I'm going to... there you go, I'm back. I'm back from outer space, okay? There you go, that's a nice little shot of the town there, isn't it? Lovely stuff. So thanks for that super chat, Tom. Appreciate that. Okay, so, whoops. Pelle, Eddie, are you going to watch Steph travel a live stream later today for his cabin trip in Holland? It's possible. Good luck to him anyway. David, Transylvania, 6,500 the movie. What is it? Is Romania, Paige just one, is Romania good for bicycle road trip? Are the roads good and nice countryside? The roads seem good, but I don't know bicycles. I haven't seen too many people here on I haven't seen so many bicycles around. I have seen some bloody crazy motorbike riders, I know that much. Joe Hart, thanks for that comment. Shane O'Traveller. D-Rock, Romania is so much better than I thought. The buildings and architecture look fantastic in this town as well. Absolutely. I'm going to show more of it. There's more to it. It is a gorgeous place, really. It's wonderful. It's wonderful that places like this still exist in the world. I mean, I mentioned a moment ago, is it a UNESCO World Heritage Site? It should be, because I've seen that are not as good looking as this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, Shane O'Traveller, I spy with my Romanian eye. Paul, this place looks good. I was watching a sad docu about street kids in Romania a couple of weeks ago. Well, where was that set? Because you don't see that many of them here. You don't hardly get any beggars here. You may probably get a few of them in Bucharest, but, I never really come across them. Hi, Ed. Paul Ray looks completely different. No, thank you for that. I am so, wow, those Romanian ladies, they are good, they're beautiful looking. I mean, if you want to come out here and, meet her, but, you need to marry them, really. Paul Hoskin, I have not seen one person dressed as a vampire or as Count Dracula. I'll see what I can do for you, Paul. In 3 days, you just destroyed that Western unfair propaganda, Ed. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Mike Richardson, okay. The Fonz, I live for this. Okay, good for you, mate. Peter just wants stunning ladies in Romania. Where's Igor? Azeb Sharik, nice to hear from you, mate. Martin Ryder, afternoon shaggers. Craig Mitchell, they're all in the UK now. Yeah, absolutely. Spudberry. Shaggy Rogers, are you still in Transylvania? Yes, I am. This is Transylvania here. I came from Brasov on a train, which is about 3 hours away. Martin Ryder, what's your wallet in crowds? Dad's looking well behind it. I haven't had a problem, mate. I haven't had a problem. Harvey Wisdom, yeah, good to hear from you, mate. Glad you appreciate it. Paul A, was in Bellsberg. Gemini Star, definitely put Romania on my bucket list. Fitzy, you missed a super chat, mate. No, I didn't. I think I've seen that one. It was very kind of him. Living in Romania, Sibiu is a beautiful city. Enjoy the food and beer. I know you will. As of Sharif, where are you off to next, Eddie? Where am I off to next? Well, I wouldn't mind seeing another castle. There's more castles in this visit, and I love castles. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Love castles. But I will be going down to the Black Sea coast. I want to do the cultural stuff first of all, before I head down to any Black Sea coast, because a lot of coastal places are all the same. They can be fun. But at the end of the day, I don't just want to come to a country just to see a beach resort. I wanted to do something else. Farang Chef, can you do the Children of the Night again? Amazing. Okay, just for you, Farang Chef. Children of the Night. What music they make. Do you think I could be the next Bela Lugosi? Martin Ryder, it's beer time. I've actually just had a coffee at McDonald's because there's no coffee making facilities at the hotel. Cinema, safety and fun is its best. Asif Sharek, love your restaurant video, wicked. Thanks for that, mate. Living in Romania, visit Sinaia and the royal castles of Pele's. Absolutely okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch this around now, and we're going to have another little scout around the town, and there's a lot more to this town. There you go. Okay, here we go. I'll just put down here, I'm just going to make an arrangement a moment. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. So how's everybody doing today? It's Saturday afternoon here. It's probably late morning in the UK because this is 2 hours ahead. See this square? This is where all the festival stuff takes place. Absolutely rammed. Last couple of nights being absolutely rammed. So we're going to go through this way here. There's plenty of cafes and all that kind of stuff. And that rock band that were playing on that stage last night was very, very loud. I seen them rehearsing in the afternoon. Okay, where are we now? Where are we now? Let's see. Chat, there's 113 in the chat. Who's this? Okay, let me just see. Who's that? I can't see. I am tilted. You've done more to advertise the Romanian tourist industry than anyone in the last week, Eddie. Looks fantastic. Well, thanks for that comment. Greetings from New Zealand. I was in Romania 2010 when I was off at Brand Castle. There were only half a dozen other people there. It was awesome. Ed, weather looks amazing. It's heavy rain in Bristol. Oh, well. Ed, who's this? Who is that? Is that Owen? Is it Owen? Ed, do your Bruce Lee. Oh, geez, I'd get bloody arrested. If I was to do that here, I'd get arrested. I'll have to save that for another day, I'm afraid. Have a little wander through here. Okay, here we go. You look like you're having a really great time. It's a beautiful environment. The Vampire Special. You haven't seen Ohio. Bloody racket. Okay, so living in Romania is very easy without visa stuff for EU citizens. Okay, now I'm going to have a little pop down here. Have a little pop down here, okay? Now you see this tower here? This is the council tower. It's about 900 years old, and you can actually climb it. Yesterday, and I've got video evidence of it, I actually climbed that building. I'm going to cut through. There's probably there's an archway there where we can cut through there. I'm going to show you what it's all about. See, even some of the older women are pretty good looking women. Oh, don't worry, I'll be getting hungry pretty soon. I'm going to go through this little archway here. And I'll tell you there's something else before I forget. When you come here, evening time, before it goes dark, the sunlight on these buildings, when it catches the sunset, it's well worth seeing. It's fairly awesome, that is. And you're catching in the sunset. Marvellous stuff. Yeah, and I can see what's going on here. Man, no bloody racket. Samuel Hutchison, hi Eddie, what's the popular lager in Romania? I think it's called, I can't pronounce it, begins with a B. It's quite nice. Mike Richardson, hot and sunny in Dover. Yogi Bear, good afternoon. Nice to hear from you. Carl Volkert, living in Romania. Okay, we've done that one. Under the sun. Good afternoon, like King Kong. Gemini Star, Eddie Grimble would improve your videos. You can be a little bit bulky. I've actually bought a gimbal and it didn't work very well. Martin Ryder, no politics, please. Okay. Nah, we don't want politics. We don't want politics. I'm going to have a little walk through here, okay? So you can see more eyes in those little roofs. There we go. See, now there you go. There you go. That is that tower. I actually climbed there, and I've got video of it. Right to the top of you. You go up the narrowest steps there. You do go up the narrowest steps. I'm just going to have to mute this a moment. Okay, no apologies for that. I had to mute the sound because matey boy there was matey boy there was playing the Wizard of Oz somewhere over the rainbow. The YouTube algorithms are like, I don't want the bloody scarecrow and the Tin Man on me back. You know what I mean? Or Dorothy with Toto. Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh my God Almighty! Have a little wander through here. Just look at this. Isn't this a beautiful environment? And these buildings, the restaurants blend so well in these beautiful, beautiful buildings. You got these very, very characterful little alleyways here. Wow, isn't this an awesome place? Absolutely beautiful place. Just get the camera back on me for a moment. There we go. Beautiful place. I love places like this, very historical, but very clean, well kept, very well preserved. I like this sort of place. I'm staying here for 4 days, but I got a sneaky feeling I might just stay here a bit longer than that. I want to find a way to, if I can get to Corvin Castle. I think that one's a little bit more difficult to get to, but we'll see about that. Okay, so we've got the Bridge of Lies over here. Over there. Okay, over there you've got the Bridge of Lies. And apparently, there's a myth about it that if you cross that bridge, any lies that you're told the truth will be known. It's something like that. I actually think every last person on the planet should be made to walk across that bridge. The world will be better off without liars. All the politicians should be made to walk across that bridge. So where are we now? Do you get many raccoons there? Peacock Samson. Marty, is that Marty? Martin, what are the cost of things, Ed? Is it a cheap place to visit? It's certainly cheap by Europeans. Honestly, if you were in, Paris or Italy or any of those places, you'd be paying a lot higher. No, the beer is very cheap. You can get a nice, large bottle of Stella, which is probably about a pint or 500 milliliter, in a bar here for about £2 English. Very, very good value. Who's that? Farang Chef. Do you shoot all your video on phone camera? I'm looking for a good blogging camera. Well, this one here is the Oppo Reno 4. And it seems to be doing everything these days. I'm editing videos on it. So it's doing the biz. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna wander across the bridge here. If I have to mute the sound, because you know what, even someone playing a popular tune on the piano. There you go. I have to do that. Bloke's playing bloody My Way on the piano. That's 2 piano players I've had to mute it for. I did it my way. Okay, so let's see. What is the chat? 128 people in the chat. I hope you're all having a great day, guys. It's probably about 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock, something like that here in Romania. Come on, chat, come back to me. Chat, come back to me. There you go. Okay, let's see now. Let me just go back to that question. Farang Chef, do you shoot all your videos on phone camera? Well, yeah, the reason that I'm doing this is simply because, you know, I'm traveling light. I couldn't bring my laptop. Got a couple of other cameras which I didn't bring with me. You know, what you didn't bring with me. Come here a minute. A couple of other cameras which I didn't bring with me, you know, because obviously I'm traveling light. But this Oppo Reno 4 really is doing its part now. It's doing just about everything. I mean, you know, what I'm doing. I've got a new editing system. I'm able to shoot the video with this phone, and then you know, the editing system takes care of all the rest. You know, upload to the editing system, upload it to the phone. It's all very simple and efficient. I mean, if you look at my past few videos, they've all been done purely on this phone, shot, edited, uploaded, the work. So yeah, it's good. There may be better ones out there, but I'm quite happy with this one for the moment. Let me see. Okay, where are we? Peak exam. Okay. Look at that, or something. Who's that? Couldn't agree more. Get yourself a pint just now, Eddie. A pint? Well, I've only just come out. I had a cup of coffee before I started this stream, so a little bit more, and then I'll settle down for a nice pint or whatever. Citizen Mikey, who's that? Who's that? I'm jealous of the Euro travels. That was that. Giros pronounced Giros. Martin Rather. Yeah, well, whatever it is, Giros, Reros, whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, you go to the lower level of the town here. So I'm going to go down to the lower level of the town here, which is, I'm going to go down to the lower level of the town, which is a really charitable place. I'll go back down this way. I hope Matey Boy isn't playing any more copyright tunes. Remember, if I mute the sound for any copyright issues, then what I'll do is I'll, you know, it'll be okay. It won't last long. So anyway, there is the bridge. There is the bridge. There you go. There you go, there's the bridge. Oh, there he goes again. I'm going to walk across the bridge of lies, okay? To prove that I am a truth teller. I am a truth teller. I never lie. I think all liars should be bloody drowned. Okay? There we go. So, okay, so I'm going to go down here now. This is the lower town, yes? Here. Wow, lovely views, lovely views. This is the lower town. Well, there's one side of it anyway. Here we go. It's okay going down the steps, trying to get back up them. Hey, by the way, guys, I think that I've lost a couple of pounds, you know. I mean, in terms of body weight. I think I've lost a couple of pounds simply because I've been doing so much walking. I've climbed steps in castles and whatever. Someone's given me a super chat. It was there. Because you see the name. Sorry, they can't make the name out. Okay, it was there. Can't you see what the name is? But thanks for that super chat. I was at Patriotus 1, 5 years. Thank you for that super chat, mate. Have a beer on me. I would love to. I would love to. Okay, so where we go. This is the lower town. I think this is one side of it. But there's another side. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. Just look at it. Yeah, you got another side to this as well. Look at that up there. So this is the lower town, and there's more bars and other stuff down here. Look at these buildings, look at the roofs, look how historical this is. Isn't this full of character, eh? You know, this hill reminds me a little bit. I'm gonna go back, gotta show my face again here. There you go, I'm back. This hill, I was walking up the other day and don't some strange thoughts come into your head, you know. I mean, you know, I was walking up this steep hill with the cobbled street, and I couldn't stop thinking of that old Hovis advert. You know, the one that used to be on the TV in the 70s. Da, 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 da. We walked down to the shops, me mam and me, and she bought me some licorice to take home to tea. It were grand, the first licorice I ever had. And then we had Hovis bread. Oh my God, I'm not going to go any further with that. Strange thoughts come to your head, don't they, at odd times. Anyone remember the Hovis ad? Anyone think that I'm balmy? Okay. Let's see. Where is the vampire special? Martin Ryder, where is the parlour? SOS Chris, what editing system did you upload then? I uploaded one called CapCut. It's the free version, and it doesn't have a water. Oh, those last videos that I've done have been made with CapCut. You can get it quite easily. Who's that? What is that? Chris Carlton, I believe that is. That's such a beautiful town, much nicer than Bucharest. I can see why you're thinking of staying longer. Yeah, it's a lovely place. Who's that? Eddie's get the best of the gimbal. Make sure you got the app installed. I didn't bring my gimbal with me. Do you know what? I took it around all around Thailand in a box, and I made a couple of unsuccessful attempts to use it, and it just never worked. So, you know, I left it home. Let me see. I don't think this is that bad. I mean, in terms of the videos, it seems to be working okay. So anyway, here we are now. Oh. There you go. More eyes in the roofs. They're watching you. They're watching you. What is that? What is that song? What's it called again? I got this feeling somebody's watching you. Oh, something like that, doesn't it? Now, I don't think this is the road here. I don't think this is the one. I think it's over there, that way, actually. There's another side to this. Another side to that bridge. Is it down this way? Another side to this bridge. Let me see now. Whoa. Where are we now? 130 in the chat. Hovis, yeah. Hovis had filmed on Gold's Hill, Shaftesbury, Dorset. Thanks for sharing Romania. Thank you, mate. Be more on. Nice to hear from you, mate. Hope you had a great time in Thailand. I watched a lot of your streams, by the way. I was watching. So good for you, mate, anyway. That's Be More on. Yogi Bear, the boy pushed the bike up the steep hill of the Overhead. Frank Chef, I grew up there on Gold's Hill sometimes. Shane Traveller, Gothic buildings are a dream here in Oz. Yeah, really, I mean, the thing is, I must admit, I understand what you're saying. You know, you would like something a bit oldie worldy, something with a real history. I mean, look at that look at the facade of that building over there. Not gorgeous, that, eh? Absolutely beautiful. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. And it's got those eyes. So many of those buildings have got the eyes. Look at those ones there. Look at those eyes in the buildings. Airy stuff. Airy stuff. Okay. You even notice, yeah, look at this one here. You know, the windows and the doors. It's all very It's all very, very historical and all very sort of spooky. I think I took the wrong road here. I think I took the wrong one here. I think I am. Okay, I took the wrong one here. I'm going to go back the other way. I'm going to go back the other way because I think that's the way it's to the lower town. The lower town's got some nice little bars there, so it's worth a look. It's the other way. Whoa. How's the chat doing? 125 there. Let me see. Oh, yeah, who's that? Sam Doyle, I'll let the like for Eddie. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Danny, but is that Danny Boy? You saw me on Romania from your first video. Beautiful place. Okay. Good to hear. Steady Eddie live and unleashed. Lovely stuff. Martin Ryder, nice Thailand. Somebody said, is that rock on? Are you going to Clue and Napoca? I think that's a little bit out the way. I won't be going any further sort of north where I am now, although I think it's north anyway. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to try and stay in this little area for a few more days, and I want to head down to the Black Sea coast. I think I'll be finishing off my travels in the Black Sea coast, maybe Constanta, or is it Marmara, or whatever the hell it's called. So, because I'm sure there's going to be some nice, you know, I'll spend maybe the last 10 days, 10 or 12 days at the beach resorts, just soaking up the sun and all of that. But, you know, I don't want to, I wouldn't come to Romania for a month and then just spend all my time at the beach resorts. The thing is, I'm doing all the cultural stuff now. At least I'm doing all the historical, cultural stuff now. So if I end up lazing away on a beach in the Black Sea, then at least I'll be able to say that that's not all that I've done. You get my drift? Let me see, okay. I wonder who's that? D-Rock, I wonder who's watching me now, the IRS. Sorry, Rockwell, you are a... Apparently he's got one, but was limited in luggage space. Yeah, okay, I'm in Ferrari. All right, whatever. Gypsy sound lucky. Yeah, please visit Ferranti, Big Ed. Ferranti, I've actually heard of that one. Michael, never been to Brasov or the area, we're planning on it now. Well worth a visit. And if you actually look at the videos I've made, honestly, I done a video the other day where I had 4 beers, 400 milliliter beers, nice meal, nice dessert, all of that for about 21 quid in English money. I mean, where else could you get that? In a lovely historical location like that as well. Who's that? SOS Chris, been stuck inside the last 2 days. If I extend my flight again, think of heading down to Phuket for a few days. Good for you, mate. I'll be back in Thailand. I mean, even since I've been out here, people have said, when are you next going to Thailand? I will do, but don't forget, I started this year with 4 months in Thailand. I think that's about enough for a while. That'll keep me going for a while. Robert Wilson, stagger your sightseeing. Nice to hear from you, mate. As they say, a beach is a beach is a beach. Martin Ryder, has Prince Charles got a gaff in Transilvania? I think he has. They say he has, but it seems like an odd place. I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to see him. Nick Flaherty, Brasov looks nice. Martin Ryder, Rapunzel, the tower. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to see if I can get the other side of the town here. I think the other side of the town goes down here. That, you know, that hill, those steps that it came down. That was the wrong side of the lower town. Maybe this is the way. Whoa. Very pleasant place to be, this. Very pleasant place. Oh, heavens above. stuff for a drink. My Romanian mate said Prince Charles has bought loads of land in the Capetonians. Oh, really? Really? Last I heard of him, he was taking a £1 million in a suitcase from somewhere, wasn't he? Okay, now I think this is the way to get up to the lower town. It's a nice little section, if it's the right way. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Cobble streets, I think it's back up this way. I think it is. No, it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. It's not there, I don't think it's here. Do you know something? I do believe, in one little moment I've got bloody lost. I want to get back to the central square. Okay, matey boys up there, so now it's here. Now, I think if we go down this way here. I think if we go down this way. Oh. What a nice cute little bus, isn't it? Oh, here we are. Just stop for the chat for a moment, see what's happening. Yeah, Carl Volker, Sibiu is very nice. Shane O'Traveller, need more Europe travellers to go to Germany. Go to Germany next. Germany's a great country, I love Germany. I love Germany, I really, really do. Hello, 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 how are you? Eddie, don't you worry about having your phone snatched. Well, I do worry about it. The VW is a nice blue colour. Yeah, why do Romanians come here in England? It looks so much better out there. I think the riffraff go to England. The riffraff do. They're the ones who go. And that's why what's good about here, because I think a lot of them have left. I also think a lot of the really, really hot ladies have left Romania because they can earn better money elsewhere. Martin Ryder, you're about 100 miles from the Ukrainian border. Oh, well, I'm not planning on going there just yet. Let's see, catching some nice weather, steady. Robert Wilson, yeah. Astor Honey, Oppo Renault 4. Okay. I'm going to head this way, yeah? Because I think this is the way to get back into the town. I think it is anyway. Oh, look at this. Lovely colours and everything in the buildings. Those eyes still watch you wherever you go. Now. This is it. This is the way back into the town. Just look at this here. Oh, lovely shot. Beautiful. Look at this lassie. This is the way back into the town. Isn't this a delightful place to be? Look at that shot there. Isn't that magnificent? Isn't that beautiful, eh? What a lovely place this is. I'm going to turn around and get myself a little old selfie shot with this. There we go, a nice little old selfie shot. Sibiu, Transilvania, Romania. Lovely stuff. Beautiful place to be on a Saturday afternoon in July. Absolutely. I love it here. Okay. So there you go. I'm going to turn the camera around because you don't want to see my ugly mug again. Come here. There you go. Okay, so what should we do now? There we go. That lovely church. This is the view yesterday. This is the view. It's a gorgeous sun-soaked day. Hello. Wow. Now I was down there yesterday. Just look at that there. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely stuff? Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes there. Look at those eyes. Marvelous stuff. Beautiful. This is a nice little. I'll tell you what. How about this place for the beer? What have we got here? Oh, this fruit juice here. Hello. Do you not do beer? Beer? Beer. You know beer? Lager? Stella?
Yes.
You do that, you do that. Okay, so what shall I do? Shall I hang around there for a moment? Shall I hang around there for a moment? There you go, look at that. Isn't that a lovely shot, that, eh? Gorgeous, so charitable. Okay, I'm gonna order a beer here. Hello? Can I have what have you got? What kind of beer have you got?
We have a different type. We have Augusta, Heineken, Silva Blonde, Silva Negra.
The blonde beer, please, yes.
Blonde?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, nice and cold, yes. In a nice cold glass, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to have a little sit down here for the momento, yes. I'm going to have a little, oh, Jesus. Little look at that. That is such a fantastic, with the church and everything like that. Okay, let me see now. Where am I? Yeah, Patriotist 1. How much is the hotel you stay? It's cheap. It's cheap and nasty, but it's not perfect. It is not perfect, not by a long way. It is definitely not perfect. Wojak, what are some interesting Romanian customs? Oh, custom. Oh, don't ask me that one. That's a bit heavy going for this time of day. There you go, Hottie with Lassie, okay? Oh, look at that, look at that, isn't that lovely, eh? That's a nice big beard as well. How much is that?
I don't know.
You don't know, okay. Oh, she pours it nicely, doesn't she? Yo, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. That looks lovely, okay, and that's a proper, that's a big bottle, that. Is that a pint, or is it it's at least a pint. Oh, it's a 500 milliliter, but a nice pint, okay. I'm gonna turn this round. There we go, okay, here we go. So it's an afternoon. So somebody asked me about the hotel where I'm staying. Oh, it's a bit, it's not actually a hotel, it's more of it's an apartment block, it's a studio, and it was, well, there's no, I think I'm the only person staying there in that building, to be honest. It's a little bit creepy. And the actual room is very, very antiquated and old-fashioned and rough and ready and all the rest of it. We'll just take a little bit of beer first of all. God. Yeah, it's very, very old-fashioned and it's kind of creepy, you see. It doesn't look far removed from, you know, one of those rooms out of Dracula's castle. The problem I have with it, it has its own bathroom. Yes, has its own bathroom, but the problem is with it is that the bathroom is not located in the room. You have to go out the door, cross a hallway, and then go into a kitchen bathroom, right? And this means that you know the way that I drink. I wake up, you know, sporadically through the night, you know, needing to pee. It means I've got to go out the bloody room and across a hallway, you know. You know, it's a bit inconvenient. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It's cheap. Don't forget, I'm not staying in 5-star luxury. Some people don't like some of the hotels that I stay in, but then again, let's be realistic. In the last year, I've travelled, including this one, a total of 7 months. I mean, I was 2 months Greece and Turkey, 4 months Thailand, and now a month here in Romania. So 7 months. I mean, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go 5 star all the way, am I? People often say, how can you travel so much? Well, look at some of the accommodation that I stay in. You know, I travel on the cheap, really. It's nearly a pint. What's this? I'm getting back to the chat now. Come here. Have a cold beer. Okay. Looks like the perfect time for a cold beer. Okay. Beer. Your accent when you say beer sounds beer. I no understand beer. Yeah. She's low beer. Okay. Use Google Translate. She answers to Stella. Okay, yeah, I noticed that as well. Patriots is one. Laos having big problems right now. Yeah, Laos having very, very big economic problems. So I told me I've been I've been to Laos. I spent about 3 weeks. I crossed over the Cambodian border. I went to is it called the 4,000 Islands? A lot of young backpackery types there, and it was very, very nice, very nice. And then travel right through Laos for about 3 weeks. I actually thought the people there were very what's the word? Nondescript. They were okay, but they just simply didn't have the same personality that they have in the neighbouring countries. Yogi Bear looks like someone peeing your glass. Nearly a pint. Let's see. 565 with frost. It's 500 millilitres. No life in that pint. Impetired, yeah. Robert Wilson, Impetired Tree Towns, a zoo. Loads of animals there. What are you trying to say? Robert Wilson, so many beach road comers who work at the malls. Anthony Lovell, as you complain about the bit and walk up and go and find a proper on-draft pint. You're trying to tell me to be a Karen? I mean, the second time this week someone told me to be a Karen. Let's see. Any freelancers there? I haven't come across any, mate. I'm too bloody tired, man. I'm too tired, I'm all exhausted. I haven't come across any. Page just one. Hotel rooms can be big, expensive. A trip in Bucharest, you could. You could if you really determined to look for a bit of female company. You could get it in Bucharest, but it's a bit dodgy. I mean, you come to a town like this because it's such a beautiful town, really. Somebody bottle baby. Where is the Fangs T-shirt? Might need to wait until you return to England to wear it. Oh, that Fangs T-shirt. Thanks for asking. Anyway, it's I've got 4 T-shirts out here, so I have to wash them in the sink in the bathroom and then hang them up. I'm travelling light, remember. That Fangs T-shirt can be a spare one for when I need it. Shane Traveller, go to Lithuania. Lithuania. I'd like to go to Lithuania. I really would. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. I believe they're very nice places. Okay, 146 people in the chat. The last king of Scotland, little Eddie getting any action in Transilvania. Not really, no. I'm not looking for any. I mean, the thing is, if I was that motivated, I'd probably just find a little red light district and just stay in that one. But I'm travelling. Travel's different. I like traveling. This is a real traveler's destination, and I would highly. Oh, come on, just look at this place. Just look at it there. Wonderful. Look at it. Absolutely mega. This is a real traveler's highlight. I'm glad that I'm here. me see. Shaggy, whatever, the waist is a bit tight. Flip your Turk pad for a Romanian flat. I've sold my property in Turkey. Jesus, that place has really gone down. You know, they're having dreadful economic problems out there, aren't they, in Turkey? I've been there and done that and all that. No, you know, the Turkish people out there are fantastic. You know, fantastic. But what I will say is that, you know, in certain places in Turkey, as in all places, I'm not going to say the word, you know, is that, you know, you will get, you know, certain places, they have alcohol restrictions. They have it in Thailand, alcohol restrictions. The refreshing, I'd say what, the refreshing, I'm not talking about other countries, I'm talking about Romania right now. One of the things that's really refreshing about Romania, when you come to drink alcohol or do anything here, there appears to be no religion here. I know they've got a big church, they've got a cathedral there, but they don't look like the race of people that let religion run their lives. They don't seem to be bothered about religion here, and I like that. You know, I can drink alcohol here. No one's saying, you know, you can't drink alcohol because there's a mosque within 100 meters. No one's doing that here. This is cool. They don't seem to have any religion here. They probably do, but it's it's not evident. You know, and I kind of like that. I like that. Okay, let me just see. Silver bear is on my hand again. Don't the hairs on your chest tickle under your chin sometimes? At least you got table service this time. Skegness. I could give you action in Skegness when you get back. Oh, sure. Bloody Skegness. Now that sounds like an exotic destination, doesn't it? Okay. Baltic countries are a reasonable price. You could do bus or train trip through Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Okay. Patriots one. Baltic countries are a reasonable price. You could do a bus or train trip through Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. I mean, that's fine. I mean, the question I've got to ask you, would you like to see that on this channel? I mean, you know, this channel name is the awful name of Edward Sweeney. That's my real name. That's the way I write it, and that's what it's called. It's mainly based in Southeast Asia, and a lot of the best videos, the biggest hits that I've had, have been Southeast Asia related. But I do like to do other places. I mean, you know, I'll admit when I've been travelling through places like this, or Crete last year, I got people saying, when are you going back to Thailand? You know, okay, Thailand's an important place, but as somebody asked me that question the other day in the comments, I said, when are you going back to Thailand? And another chap, he replied to him, there's more to this world than Thailand. Well, that's the way that I look at it. I love Thailand, I love Cambodia, I love Southeast Asia. But you know, there's more to it. I also love places like this. I mean, if you ask me where would I rather be now, a rainy Pattaya or a beautiful environment like this, I'm quite happy to be here. The sun's shining, I'm having a beer. Okay, it might not be the best beer that you've ever seen or tasted, but it's nice. Okay, let's see now. So if people like these kind of videos and these kind of places, then I'll do more of them. Okay. Robert Wilson, the waitress needs a bear. A bear? A bear! As in a big, you know, big bear, like, you know, like a grizzly sort of thing. I'll be a grizzly bear. Yogi Bear. Oh yeah, it is a bear, it is a bear. People think Chester in UK is a wonderful place. I went to Chester when I was a kid. You know, I heard it was a Roman city. You know, I didn't see any Romans. I thought everyone would be riding around in chariots and all that kind of stuff. Shano Traveller, I've not been to Europe yet. Come to Europe. Europe is a beautiful place. You've got the actual main European countries, France, Germany, Italy. They've got the euro, and they're all very expensive. But you cannot deny that a lot of the world's history comes from Europe. And Europe is a fantastic place. It's an amazing place. Don't let anyone tell you that it isn't. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, I love Europe. I like films that are set in Europe. You know, and it's wonderful. Well, Europe's wonderful. But the thing is, these are new European countries. It was 2004 that Romania became part of the European Union. I mean, before that, like they were clinging to the undercarriages of trains in order to get to Europe. Get very poor country at the time. But you just look at this. You just look at what I've showed you. It's fantastic. It's worth travelling the other side of the world to see all of this. Okay, I've not been to Europe yet. Who's that? What's happening with Gary? Eddie, I laugh every time you groan when you sit down or stand up. Well, that's what comes of being like 50 or 60. Ugh, ugh. Okay, tell you what, I've got to climb them bloody steps next. Okay, who's that? Kev, beautiful European history and culture, amazing. Nice, Robert Wilson, nice spot. Toby Price, lots of creaky floors in the castle. Any creaky doors? Yeah, a few of them. Gemini Star, Shano Traveller. Get yourself on a plane and do an Eastern European tour. Yeah. Nick Flaherty, everyone does Thailand these days. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem. Thailand is a wonderful country and I love it to bits. The problem is that everyone's doing it these days. I mean, somebody who a Facebook friend and who also watches this YouTube channel, he posted a comment on one of my videos last year. I think it was when I was in Crete. And the comment that he said, this is the only channel that he watches that doesn't think the whole world revolves around Thailand. I still have a traveller gene in me. I still have a traveller instinct. I like travel. I don't just want to go to Thailand and nowhere else. I mean, there's other countries. We all know what we go to Thailand for because there's there's hot ladies there. But I still like to see different things. Shano Traveller, yes, please. Go to Europe, the East. Well, this is sort of Eastern Europe, but there are some other really interesting countries. Mark Hanley, get on the black dress on the phone a few minutes before it looked like a. Really, I didn't know. Didn't notice it. She had a hairy muff. Do you prefer Thai women or Romanian? I love both of them. Some beautiful, beautiful Thai women in the past, especially in the massage belt. In Romania, I have sort of had Romanian girls, but not here. In other countries, in other countries, beautiful stuff. That's it. I think all the hot Romanian girls have probably left there simply because now that they're allowed to go into mainland Europe. There's richer pickings elsewhere. Yeah, the last game in Scotland, I do seeing you in a different place, but I give my left bollock to see you back in Cambodia, walking down 104. Okay, only a matter of time, mate. Only a matter of time. Nick Flaherty, if you like beaches, try Pork Nut in Newquay. No, I don't want to go to Newquay. Sorry for Barry from East Ends. Looking great, Ed. Keep up the great vlogging. Cheers, mate. I appreciate that. Farang Chef, I want to see more of Europe, especially Eastern Europe. There's a lot of great places. Funny enough, one place I wasn't keen on Krakow in Poland. Beautiful, beautiful town. Except that I just got the feeling that everyone's trying to bloody rip me off there. Everyone's trying to rip me off. Let's see what we got here. Mostly Romanian girls in UK massage bars. Farang Chef. Farang Chef, I'm putting a video up that shows all the places in Southeast Asia where I worked. Yeah, Patriotus One. That's an interesting comment. Thailand is like McDonald's of holiday destinations. Everyone wants it, but ignores other restaurants. Yeah, nice comment, mate. Nice comment. Let me see. Here we go. I'm going to finish this bit off. I'm going to go up those steps. And I tell you what, I fancy a gyros or a heros or a gyros or whatever the bloody hell is pronounced anyway. Let me see now. Let me see now. Let me see now. Okay, I only go to the bar bays to play Connect 4. Paul Hoskin, I only go to the bar bays to play Connect 4 with the girls. There you go, there you go. Well, there's a head. Does that look flat now? Toro, who's that? Robert Wilson. Tall Romanian women are grateful. They're lovely as well, lovely. The Romanian women that I've met in Amsterdam and Berlin, beautiful. Oh, they're just lovely, lovely, lovely chicks. Shave your chest there. What's the matter with my chest there? Don't worry about it. Yeah, Martin rides a euro. Okay, so I go in and ask for a euro. Yogi Bear, I think next trip you should get your grass skirts on and go to the South Pacific Islands. The South Pacific, what are we talking about? I mean, I was, where is Bali South Pacific? I've been to Bali. It was a huge disappointment. I think a lot of those South Pacific Islands are either, you know, very commercialised or very expensive. I don't think I've been to them really, but I think Bali was enough to put me off. I'm not sure Bali comes under the South Pacific, to be honest with you, to be fair. But, I mean, I love islands. I love tropical, even those words, tropical island. That's a beautiful. As soon as you say those words, tropical island, what is your mind filled with? Somewhere beautiful and exotic. And a lot of those places live up to expectations. But don't forget, on my last trip around Thailand, I actually did 4 of those places. Koh Chang, Koh Tao, Koh Phangan and Koh Samui, 4 tropical islands. And after a while, you know, they all start looking the same, you know. Yeah, Farang Chef, yeah, no place like Thailand. Once you enter Nana Plaza, I like Nana Plaza. I had a good time there last time. Robert Wilson, give those steps a go. I am. And when I do those steps, you're going to hear plenty of, you're going to hear plenty of that. Who's that? Yours Travels. Ed, you're looking very happy this trip. It's great, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for that comment. Nikki J. Ed, I know Thai vlogs are everywhere, but have you seen Carl's Thailand video on his first trip to Thailand? I haven't seen that video yet, but I've watched a lot of Carl's Thailand. I've actually interviewed him on this channel. And full credit to the guy, full credit to the guy. He's brave enough to do something different. Whereas, like, you know, you could so easily just do another walk up Soiba Cow or Beach Road Thai. He's actually making the effort to go out to all these rural places in Thailand, and he's climbing mountains and temples. Fantastic. Check out Carl's Thailand. Honestly, he really is. It really is a good channel, and he films it in such a fantastic way. Okay, I'm going to make tracks soon. I'm going to make tracks. Let me see. Let's see. Real man. Quaint little town, mate. Yeah. Okay. Who's this? Samuel Hudson. Quaint little town, mate. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Okay. The last king of Scotland. Real men of Chester. Yeah, absolutely. Walking dude, nice to hear from you, Paul Loskin. I've only won twice, drawn about 10 and lost 60. I think he's talking about Connect 4 games. The walking dude, enjoying the videos, thank you. Nick Ross, Caribbean Islands, Eddie. All the girls have great suction and come in multiples. Where have I been in the Caribbean? Well, Cuba. Cuba stands out. That was about 20 years ago. Wonderful stuff. Albert H. Bali isn't in the Pacific. Yeah, you're probably right. The reason I was thinking Bali is being in the South Pacific is because there's that movie, isn't it? That musical, South Pacific. And one of the songs is Bali High. Bloody nauseating song. That's why I always assumed Bali was in the South Pacific. Martin Ryder. I've been told Romanian gypsy women are hairy. Oh, yeah, wouldn't surprise me, mate. Oh, come on, bring hairiness back. I do like hairy. Craig Mitchell. Can't believe the shoplifters ain't being around with steak and cheese for sale. Yeah, my criticism, once you get to the top of the steps, you'll be ready for another beer. Eddie, I landed at Heathrow last night, and what a nightmare. What the F is going on? Okay, Polynesia, Fiji, the Cook Islands, they all did that. I don't really think I'd enjoy them. Okay, where's she gone? Where's the little lady gone? Okay, so in case anyone's wondering, this was a silver premium black. It wasn't bad. You know, not the most wonderful lager I've ever tasted, but tasty stuff. That's a 500 milliliter. Better pay up now. I'm going to walk up those steps. I'm going to walk up those steps. That's what I'm going to do. Hello? Can I pay for beer? Yeah. There we go. So where are we now? Okay, so that's 11. Okay, well there's 12 anyway. Okay, there you go. Hello. There you go. Just a little tip anyway. 11. Okay, 12. Well, whatever. Thank you. Thanks for that. Have a nice day. Okay, so that beer was 11 lei, which is about £2 in English money. No, that's not bad. That's not bad. £2 in English money is not bad. Okay, I'm getting up now. Hello. How are you? Okay. 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 I'm going to do it. I am going to brave the steps. Here we go. I'm going to brave those steps, yes? Oh my God almighty. It's okay coming down the steps, but there we go. I'm going to turn this around again. Here we go. The steps are coming up. The steps are coming up. Just look at this. Isn't this a charming little place, eh? What a charming place. What a charming, charming, charming place. That's the cathedral up there. Beautiful. You can go inside there. I believe that's a live music bar there. That one. I went in there the other night, but it was very, very busy. I'm braving the steps. I'm going up the steps. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Going up the steps. I'm going to talk over this bloody copyright music, okay? Oh, copyright music's a bloody pain in the ass, it is. It is such a pain in the ass. There we go. Okay. Yo. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh. 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 Yo. Oh. 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 Oh my God almighty. 60-year-old man. Oh. Now I know someone out there is thinking, oh come on Eddie, my uncle's 94 and he runs marathons. Even so. Oh Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So what next? Another beer? Have a little walk around the town centre there. There may be something else interesting. Oh. By the way guys, thanks for everyone for joining us in this stream today. It's been really a lot of fun. Really has been a lot of fun. More videos to come. I'll probably stay in this town for maybe a few more days because it's such a charming place. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Who wouldn't want to be here? Oh, let's see, where are we going now? The rookie Cameron, Eddie, I landed at Heathrow last night and what a nightmare. Oh Jesus, I don't want to go there. Robert Wilson, pace yourself, with the same age. Sean Griffiths, hello there, Eddie. Barbie in the bush. Who's that? Robert Wilson, Barbie in the bush. You saw about that lady who was sitting behind me. Mark read the 6%. Time for the beer, Eddie. Enjoyment more. Tony's Travels. Any 20-stone women there, Eddie, to have a bit of rumpy-pumpy with. Believe it or not, I actually don't want a bit of rumpy-pumpy with a 20-stone women. Yours Travels. How's the beer? It wasn't a rocket to the moon. It was refreshing. It was refreshing. Robert Wilson, tipping is not a city in China. Yeah, I think the first time I heard that was in a bar in Vietnam, funnily enough. Martin Ryder, money for the meat raffle. Shake that butt. That reminds me of an owl, thank you. Mountain Inn, take your emergency oxygen mask, morning coffee. Shane O'Traveller, iconic place, Eddie, you've outdone yourself. Looks very ideal, party time with Eddie. Okay. Robert Wilson, if you could scale the Acropolis in 95 degrees heat, you could do it. If you don't trip. Yeah, I did the Acropolis last year. I did that. Okay. Very, very reasonable. Stuff for a lash. Okay, so that yours Travels. That was like the Rocky movie step scene. Yeah, Martin Ryder, a therapeutic massage. Okay, long live Europe. Nick Ross, like you, Eddie, there's a huge world out there. Thailand is only for those who like honey that has had lots of spoons dipped in it. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. The Last King of Scotland, another beer will sort you out. Alan Hayes, some of us like that sort of honey, mate. McLaren F1 race, nice to hear from you. Sorry late, Eddie, just watched British GP, third practice low. Did you see, it was on Facebook yesterday, the way that Lewis Hamilton was dressed in this sort of pink, pink bloody, high-vis jackety thing? Oh my God almighty. Spicy Roads, watching from Tbilisi, Georgia. D. Cook. That sounds like a nice place, that, Georgia. I've heard good reports about that. Toby Price, you need to get off those chunky chips. Listen, I've firmed up a little teensy-weensy bit. Not much, but a bit. Okay, right, caught up with the chat. I'm going to have a little walk around now. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the main square because there is a place I know where you can get some some nice grub. I'm going to have some grub. I've had nothing to eat today. Here we go. I'm going to see if I can walk through that way there. No, I'm not. I'm going to go this way because this is safer. This is safer. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. The delightful, charming town of Sibiu, Transilvania, Romania. What a delightful place to be. Okay, there we go. There you go, the eyes have it. So that's where I went down earlier. This is the bridge. This is the bridge of Lies. I'm going to go this way here. Going to make my way back to the to the main square, see if there's any more festivals or whatever going on. But I do know of a place where I can get a nice Heros or Gyros or whatever it's called, and very, very reasonably priced beer. Whoa, we're back. There you go, there's the tower there. There's the lovely council tower, which I climbed yesterday. Yeah, I did. And I'll tell you what, if you thought some of those steps in Bran Castle were precarious, Jesus Christ, they would also be. If you're going to go to that, if you're going to climb that council tower, it costs 2 lei, which is, oh Jesus, that's not much. About 40 pence in English money. It's nothing. 2 lei. If you climb to the top of there, you best do it at a quiet time, because if you go at a busy time, you know, you can't pass other people on those steps there. It's too dangerous. It's too dodgy. You need to go there at a time when no one else is going there. I went at about 12 o'clock yesterday afternoon. If you go there at early evening, there's lots of people going there. There you go. Wow, lovely scenes. Wouldn't you like to be sitting at one of those pavement cafes there? Okay, so here we go. Well, I hope you guys share my enthusiasm for the beautiful historical town of Sibiu, Transylvania. I think it's a gorgeous town. It's a lovely environment, and the weather's fine. And at this moment in time, that's good enough for me. I'm quite happy to be here. See, the door's open now. I'll just pop this in here. Just look at those steps there. Just look at those steps. Just look at those steps there. Very, very, very precarious. I climbed a lot yesterday. Oh. Okay, it's going to go this way here. I'll start to have a little bit of a look at the chat. McLaren F1 race, Lewis is a bit out there. Yeah, it's about Lewis Hamilton. Martin Powell, Nick Ross, there is nowhere on earth like Thailand. You obviously haven't been. Okay, that's what. Nick Ross, get yourself down to. Okay, Nick Ross, get yourself down to the Romanian beaches. Loads of dark, hairy stuff there in Parade. Most are friendly. Well, yeah, I will do. I am going to be going to the Romanian beaches. I am going there. But the thing is, I could easily have gone there first on my trip. But then, it's so easy. The problem with beach resorts is that, you get a bit lethargic. And once you arrive at a beach resort, you just want to crash out and stay there and eat and drink and whatever's going on there. But I thought I'd make the effort to do all the cultural stuff first. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. This is all the cultural stuff, yeah? So if in the next few days I do make it down to the beach resorts, then at least I can say that I've done the cultural stuff as well. You see what I mean? So yeah, I will be doing those places. What is it, Toby Price here? I'm getting up at it's 8:15 a.m. in sunny Toronto. Well, have a great day, mate, anyway. Who was that? Oh, it's David Coleman. He's a regular in watching these videos. Have a great day, mate. Have a great day. What's up, with Gary? Fantastic live stream, Eddie. Fine, thank you. Appreciate that. Robert Wilson. Well done, Eddie. Steady there, Eddie, on them steps. Yeah, okay. Mark Hanley, brilliant stream, thank you. David Coleman, I'm loving the videos. Really, really appreciate that, guys. Okay, gonna have a little wander through here, and this is gonna take us through to the main square. The main square where there's a hostel there. I don't stay in hostels. What's that, the council? Is that a hotel there or something? It's got 5 stars. Maybe it's a hotel within that historical building, I don't know. Here we go. Okay, another little wander through the town here. Oh, okay. You got Starbucks over there if anyone's interested. There we go. There we go. There we go, here we go, here we go. So this is the stage. Yesterday afternoon they were rehearsing, the rock band were rehearsing, and Jesus, they were loud. I was over there, and they were so loud. Yeah, they're rehearsing again. Now I don't know if they actually played last night, because when it came down there was the other stuff that was going on. You know, all the carnival stuff. Maybe they're saving it for tonight and tomorrow. But anyway, there's the band there anyway. There you go. They look sort of like Hell's Angel-y type, don't they? Look like a nice bunch of chappies. There you go, there's the band. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to wander over this. I'm going to wander over here. I think that carnival parade must have finished now anyway. I do hope, oh my God almighty, I hope and I pray that YouTube do not see what I've seen early on in the video. Those dancing ladies, one of their nips popped out. And when I seen it, I mean, Jesus Christ almighty, if YouTube seen that, you know, they might, that's, you know what they're like. What exactly is YouTube got against the nipple? I mean, what's wrong with it? You know, what is wrong with the nipple? I mean, it's natural, isn't it? What the hell's wrong with that? One of my videos, which I still maintain is one of my best videos ever, was the third instalment of the Scorebirds pool party. And I entitled it "Cheeky Girl Steals the Show." And I thought that's one of my best videos ever. It lasted about half an hour before YouTube took it down, simply because the wet t-shirt girls were a bit too wet and Cheeky Girl was a bit too cheeky. You know, like she was showing off, pulling her knickers up her ass and all that, this kind of stuff. And YouTube took it down, gave me a slap wrist and a warning and said, don't do it again. What the hell's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Now this place here is, yeah, you got little restaurants here, lovely stuff. But this place here, the Spartan, it looks like one of those posh, you know, pavement cafes, but it's actually, it's more of a fast food joint and it's very good. I was in there yesterday, very reasonable. There we go, so I'm going to head in here again and get myself a gyros, Gyros, whatever the hell it's called. I'm going to get one. Okay, a little look at the chat. Yogi Bear. David. Okay, I'm okay. David Coleman, there's a little bit of an argument, you know, squabble going on in the chat. I'm not going to get involved in that. David Coleman, I'm hungover. It was Canada Day yesterday. Good for you, mate. Anyway, good for you. Well, it's great fun getting drunk. The hangover isn't much fun. Yogi Bear, your videos from there have been great, Ted. Just keep them coming. Thank you for that, mate. Thank you for that. The Rookie Cameron, beautiful town there. Love Eastern European towns. Rich Brown too. Hello, Eddie. Ross Romes, good job with the streaming of videos. Still streaming. Didn't you get a drink on there a few days ago? No, I think you're talking about Brasov there, mate. Enjoy your travels. You seem to be genuinely enjoying yourself. I am, mate. I am. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm here. You know, this is a good place. I'm happy here. You know, I'm happy. I don't want to be anywhere else right now. I'm happy. I have a sneaky feeling just steady by Cheeky Bells, a few shavers. Keep travelling, mate. What's the alternative? Samuel Hutchinson, yeah? Rich Brown too. Do you stay in hostels, Eddie? No, definitely not. No, I'm a 60-year-old man. There's no bloody way that I'm gonna be staying in places with teenagers. Are you serving here, mate? Yo, Eddie in the house. Try and film you, Eddie. I have a website, and I must like, okay. Paul Hoskin, I will have to watch the beginning again. Mr. Nip. Well, you can say it, but I hope YouTube didn't say it. I'll find out when I try and upload this live stream. People from all over the world watch YouTube. They can't show that shit in many places. Okay. Amen to that, Eddie. Who's that, Kev? Excuse me. Kev, been shopping this morning in Leicester, buying my clothes for my trip to Thailand. Good for you, mate. Good for you. David Coleman, the country does look very nice and clean. Euro, Martin Ryder. Afternoon, Ed, from damp England. Oh, I don't want to be in damp England. Robert Wilson, they allow carnage, but not a slip nip. Alan H. Romania is a different, demographic to England. Martin Ryder, hostels are not guest friendly. Yeah, I don't want to be sharing bloody dormitories with teenagers and all that kind of stuff. Even Sonia has the Romanian pork pies. Any bakes? I'll tell you what, I'm going to just mute the sound just for a little teensy weensy bit because I'm going to go in there and order some stuff, okay? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, oh, oh. Right, now what do we got here? Thanks for staying in the chat, guys. Man bags are back in fashion. Motel, yummy, lovely stuff. But Martin, Ed was that like, it looks a bit flat on the vlog, on the vlog. Which was that? Yummy, lovely stuff. Uden Tony, okay, Eddie's a real dresser. Blimey, 320 stone, okay, whatever. Man bags are not, definitely not in fashion. This is ideal, you know, for me to keep me belongings in. Fermented house urine, beer time. The oily kebab is not good for your arteries, Eddie. Well, whatever. Ace is the best beer from Cluji, Means beer. Eddie's got the t-shirt, you got the jacket. Mark Alec is here, nice to hear from you, Mark. No, it isn't, that's the one where it's really got fangs in it. It's got fangs. I haven't worn that one yet, saving it for the right occasion. Nice to hear from you, Mark. Okay, Eddie, handsome man. I'd rather have an old man bag on my shoulder than an old bag. Okay, right, now what's this like? Now, let me just show you. That bottle of beer there, 33CL, it's an Aces beer, and it is 6 lei, which is just barely more than £1. And this here, this is a Gyros, this is a beef Gyros, yes. And the whole lot of that's 32 lei. So the whole lot of that, the beer and this Gyros came to 38 lei, which is about, what is that now? What is that? That's, well, it's less than £7 for the whole lot of it. And I'd say that's bloody good value. Okay, so guys, 144 people still in the chat. You can now have the divine, delightful, and totally exquisite pleasure of watching me stuff my face. Now it's got chips in here. It's got chips. The actual bread is actually quite cold. But never mind. What have we got here? Oh, geez, I've got 20 stone behind me there. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, lovely, lovely. Yummy! Bloody good! Lovely. I think I've got a fork. Got a fork somewhere. Right, oh, this is tasty. This is tasty stuff. It's nice. Now, I don't normally like kebabs, but this is not a kebab. It's something similar, but it's better. Nice bit of tomato there. Let's see. Let's have a little bit. No sound. There's sound now. There is sound. There is sound. There's got a bit, because you're getting that. Can you hear me all right anyway? Can you hear me? Everybody hear me? Because I did unmute the sound. Mark Alec, I'm making eggs and toast. Eggs and toast is lovely. Just had my first cup. Yeah, coffee. It's 7:35. Well, good for you, mate. Anyway, it's sort of mid-afternoon here in Romania, and tasty stuff. Tasty stuff. This is a good little gaff here. It's not like fancy restaurant like the other places here. It's more like a fast food place that looks like a fancy restaurant from the outside. Tasty stuff. Tasty. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Well, this is the first afternoon live stream I've done since Bucharest. And when I did that one, I think it was about a week ago, wasn't it? People were saying it looks fairly grim there. That looks like a dump up here because I was filming it in one of the, the side street. Well, not a side street. I was filming it on the outskirts of Bucharest. Whereas at least here during this live stream, a lot of people have commented that this is really is a beautiful place. Lovely stuff. Paul Hostrom, I'm shocked you just ate a tomato. Yeah, I did. It was tasty. I really do need to eat more fruit and veg. Lovely stuff. Oh, tasty. Daniel Kelly, what do you know? There are fries included in it. That's what you get with gyros. You get the fries included in it. Yeah, what's that? David Jilter. What's the best time of year to visit Sibiu? Now I suppose. Try and avoid the school holidays. I mean, I'm assuming school holidays will probably be, the same as they are in England or similar, probably middle of July to beginning of September. So if you come here like June or September, that's probably the best time. There you go, Paul Lofgren. I just had a bit of lettuce as well. A little glance at what I'm eating there. It's tasty. May not look the most appetizing thing you've ever seen, but it sure tastes good. Okay, let's put a little bit of tons of meat in here. This is beef. Tons of meat. That was really good. Lovely stuff. David Coleman, it's funny, I understand the slang bits because I lived in England as a kid. And my dad, David Coleman lives in Toronto, but his dad is a Scouser. David, Eddie loves his fried potatoes. Well, yeah, but we call them chips. The Clan F1 race, every city has its dumps. Romania so far looks beautiful as a whole. Thanks for sharing your whole set. Cheers, mate. Anyway, appreciate that. Spicy roads, when I feel like vegetables, I find a Chinese restaurant. Gemini Star, Romania is definitely worth visiting. Absolutely, absolutely. There we go. You've got a knife to cut this? Oh, lovely stuff. Danny Roy, Danny boy, you say yummy like a brummie. Do I sound like Benny out of Crossroads? I think it calls over his chat. I don't mind, I'm just going to eat this for a teensy weensy little bit more. We'll get up to 2 hours anyway, so I think that's about enough for this stream. David Coleman, we call chips fries here in Canada. Your crisps are called chips. Yeah, I understand that bit. Martin Ryder, Wizz Air London to Bucharest, £25 return in September. That's pretty amazing, that is. Pretty amazing. Okay, so Ed Sweeney's 20 stone white back in England. Ed, you look hot when you eat gyros. David Coleman, all the airports are falling apart. No flights, no staff. Jesus. Nick Ross, there is much more to Romania than this, Eddie. Get out in the poor areas of the countryside. Towns are not here. I don't know, I kind of like it here. McLaren F1 race, and what Peter was saying last night, I think he's missing his drunk live streaming, buddy. Any plans for the collab live stream in Romania? I don't know yet, I don't know, I've got to find the right time. But I know Peter's doing really, really well. You know, he's getting the people in with his streams anyway. Chaz Brown, Ed, didn't you have to pay extra for the designated seat on the plane? If so, was it worth the extra cost? Well, to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest with you, I did pay extra for the plane, but so many people have told me that if I left the boarding pass until the last 48 hours, they would have sat me randomly, you know, without me having to pay extra. Cy London, hope you're having a good time. Yeah, it's cool. Bar finds apparently, yeah, big up Eddie. Budget Airlines, no suitcase, no check-in, no delays. Yours Travels, 50% of flights cancelled in the UK. It's not just the airlines cancelling, it's the actual airports cancelling flights due to no staff. I know that's dreadful, that's absolutely dreadful. Maybe another little look at what I've been eating there. Tasty looking stuff. I know it looks a bit sloppy, but it doesn't taste too bad. Okay, I'm gonna swivel this one around. I'm gonna swivel this one around. Absolutely. Hi Ed, I hope you're having a good time. Tide Peacock Feds are on a big up, Eddie. Budget Airlines, 50% of flights. How you doing? Eddie, have you had any Eddie bushes yet? Only me own. Yummy, yummy. I wonder what car hire companies are like in Romania. Mark Oleg, wow, I do thank you for that, Mark. That's very, very generous of you. 175 US dollars. Excuse me. Eddie, here's a little something to use for dinner, tea, supper, or your evening meal. I've been enjoying all your videos from Romania, especially those in Bucharest. All the best to you. Mark, that is very, very generous of you. That really, really is very, very kind of you. I know you're a great guy anyway. But yeah, I'm glad I'm here to entertain and give a little bit of, give a little bit of information to people. Not just do live streams, wandering around not having anything. I like to add a little bit of information. So Mark, really very generous of you. Thanks for that a lot, mate. Cheers. And have a great day, of course, where you are. David Coleman, I don't think I would want to visit the countryside either. I would, I would, yeah, definitely. I mean, on a train, I've done a couple of train journeys here. A couple of train journeys, and the countryside looked fantastic. I'd like to get out into the small villages. We'll see what happens anyway, we'll see what happens. Gemini Star. Road trip in Romania will be very exciting. No, well, but I'm not so sure about hiring a car. We'll have to see about that. Oh, this is tasty. This is tasty, okay. So this is the gyros. This is the gyros. Yeah, man. Let me get today. I don't think it wants to visit. No more. Let's see. Wow, Mark, good on you. The road trip in Romania would be very exciting. Martin Ryder, your lunch reminds me to clear up. The cat's sick in the lounge. Okay, you're entitled to your opinion. McLaren F1 race, Gemini Star, probably Skodas and VWs. Funnily enough, you know what I seen the other day when I was going to Dracula's castle? I didn't manage to get a photo of it, but I seen a Lada. You know, a Lada. Classic Eastern European car, a Lada. I haven't seen one of them. It looked like a nice condition. Nice condition. But when I seen this Lada, it reminded me of the old joke they used to tell about Skodas. How do you make a Skoda look good? Park it between two Ladas. That was the joke. Tasty stuff. So, if you just joined, I'm in Sibiu, Transilvania, Romania. I've done it, so if you haven't caught up with it, I have in the last couple of hours been touring around this old town, and we've seen some lovely locations, David Coleman. Eddie, no vampire ladies yet. That's a work, mate. I love some vampire ladies, but it's not a place to go chasing the ladies here. It really isn't. This is a traveller's place. This is a place for those who love travel. I mean, if I was purely motivated by the ladies, I'd probably, we've had this conversation, but I'd probably just go to, they're walking to some very bonny ladies in the Castle video, Eddie, especially on that bus. Some very bonny ladies in the Castle video, especially on that bus. That's it, absolutely. That's it. Would you ever go to America? Awesome, quite safe, far away from Western Europe. Martin Ryder, my colleague, regularly drives to Romania from England to visit family. It's possible you can go from Romania to England. Well, obviously, if you're in a car, you're going to go to the Channel Tunnel, and then you're going to go through France and Germany and all. It's probably quite easy. Long journey. Okay, and this is the last bit. The very, very last. Look at these, all of it. The last bit here of the year. That's nice beef. Very, very tasty beef. Lovely stuff. There we go. Yummy. It's not a classic dinner. Nothing classic about it. It's nice. Going down well. Alan H. Eddie is waiting for Ingrid Pitt. Oh, my dream moment. My dream moment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I better wipe me out because I don't want to smudge up the camera. That was tasty. It wasn't a classic. Not a classic, but it wasn't bad either. She's a classic driving that bike. You see her? Tasty little trip there. Gemini Star, McLaren F1, cheers mate, my favourite car hire company is Hertz. Martin Ryder, larders are so bad, they are good. Absolutely, yeah. What was the Skoda? They didn't make many larder jokes, funnily enough, they were all Skoda jokes. I had the Skoda Superb once, it was a bloody good car. That's after they'd been bought out by Volkswagen. Skoda Superb, what was the jokes? A guy goes into a car showroom. He said, "I need a couple of wing mirrors for my Skoda." The guy said, "Well, it's a fair swap, isn't it?" What you call a Skoda on top of a hill? A miracle. Absolutely. I don't have many larder jokes. Let me see now. There you go. I think. There you go. I think I've just blocked someone. I don't often block someone, but they just have to cause, offence to people. They deserve to get blocked anyway. So that's it. That's enough of them. Let's see. Tom's sweaty towel. What do you call an open top Skoda? A skip. Okay, Martin Ryder, Madeline Smith or Ingrid Pitt. Well, I'd have the both. Madeline Smith was absolutely beautiful. What was wonderful about those actresses, Madeline Smith and Ingrid Pitt, they weren't afraid to get them out. I mean, this was like, late 60s, early 70s. I mean, Ingrid Pitt, there's in The Vampire Lovers, which is one of the very, very best vampire movies. You've seen that lovely bath scene with Ingrid Pitt and Madeline Smith, when we're doing the L thing together, L, they're doing that together, wonderful. Madeline Smith, somebody who watches this YouTube channel, Darren, he actually, I think he lives not far from Madeline Smith, and she does little village, I think it was a village function or something, and he had a photograph with her. She's obviously in her 70s now, but still a good looking woman. Ingrid Smith, of course, is my favourite vampire woman of all time. Polish born originally, you know, with a lovely voluptuous body and a nice hairy fanny. Madeline Smith, she was in one of those faces you've seen a lot in the 70s. Lovely girl, cracking pair of knockers. You can actually see it in a bathtub scene in the film version of Up Pompeii, which is really, really one of the best film versions of a TV series ever. But also, Madeline Smith, oh, lovely, absolutely lovely bird, definitely, definitely. She's also the very, very first Bond girl in the Roger Moore era of James Bond, because right at the beginning of Live and Let Die, she appears in his apartment and he locks her in a cupboard. Let me see now. Yours Travels, Liverpool to Bucharest, non-stop drive, 1,807 miles, driving time 33 hours. Not for me, mate. Definitely not for me. Gemini Star, Skoda Octavia. That's not a bad vehicle. We'll get back to the chat there. Wayne M. Skoda has heated rear windows so your hands don't get cold when you push it. Absolutely good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. McLaren F1, a Polish mate of mine had a Skoda Superb. It was like a bloody limo on the back. Yeah, absolutely. The legroom was fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful legroom. Marvellous legroom. Let me see. Yeah, David Coleman, Eddie, have you seen any rip-offs there yet? No, I haven't seen anything like that. Absolutely anything. Lovely stuff. You know, I'm talking about that blonde girl. I'm answering your question and I'm glancing at that blonde bird and I'm thinking lovely stuff. Skoda is Volkswagen. I know, I mean, basically the Skoda Superb that I had was basically a Volkswagen Passat, which is a superb car. Let's see. Mark Olick, any spinners, Eddie, you could bring with you home. You could bring one home with you. I haven't come across any spinners yet, I must admit. I'm travelling so much and I'm sleeping and you know, making videos and whatever. I haven't really had the time for them. I would love to. Absolutely love to. I think all the best Romanian girls have actually left Romania. I think they've gone on to Richard Pickens in Paris or and I would rate Romanian girls extremely highly if you like the old rumpy pumpy, lovely girls. But I think you're better luck with them in Berlin or Amsterdam. Paul Loskin, I'm still driving a Reliant Robin. Good for you, mate. Mark, I'll be into telecom as long as I can remember. Ben, Pinball, Madeline Smith for me. Oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous woman. McLaren F1 race, Yogi Bears, do you ever leave your wallet at home? No, always bring it with me. Mark, Eddie, I did not say spin, that is a fake bar. Really, no, I think when you say spinners, I mean, you know, birds, spinny. A spinner, like, that's like a, you know, nice little, petite little lady. I wouldn't say no to a nice little petite lady, but to be honest with you, I'm just enjoying the travel side of things here. And if you look at this stream from the beginning, like, I mean, there was a festival going on. If you haven't seen the festival at the beginning of this stream, it's worth checking it back out. Isan Man, Ian Fleming's uncle was Christopher Lee's stepfather. Oh, that's interesting. Nice to hear from you, Isan Man. The Last King of Scotland, epic live stream, mate. What battery are you using? Well, it's an Oppo Reno 4. An Oppo Reno 4, that's what it is. It's a good little phone. This it's actually starting to prove its worth now. Prague finds empowerment. I had a nice Romanian girls in Prague. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Prague's a good city. That's where to visit. But Prague has a bit of a red light scene, whereas Bucharest has a bit of a red light scene. But but you have to trust them, and I don't really trust them very much. If you were really that motivated, you probably could, get a bed in Bucharest, or maybe if you go online, to Tinder or that kind of stuff. I don't really do that myself. Mark Oleg, is there a fake Mark Oleg in the chat, by any? Yes. Yeah. Mark Oleg, yes, there's a fake Mark Oleg in the chat. Yes, yeah. It makes sense. Now, we've had this conversation this week, Peter had this problem with a fake Steph travelling in his stream, and yeah, Mark, there's a fake Mark Oleg in the chat. I'd block the fake one, Mark, if I could really be sure if it was which one it is. Tiana Cinnabar, very beautiful woman. I saw a lot of bunching asses during the Carnival stream. Martin Ryder. Oh, is the bombastic statement of the day. Martin Ryder. Martin Ryder. I must have shagged thousands of women, but never Romanian. I mean, why is Mark Ryder telling us that? Martin Ryder telling us this? He's telling everyone. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. To spend your whole life shagging women, it's not a bad thing to do, mate. But never Romanian. I'll tell you what, I met Romanian girls in Amsterdam and Berlin, and they were lovely. They were such friendly, lovable girls. Really, really, really nice birds. Highly recommended. David Coleman, millions of people stranded at the airports all over America today. Oh no, that's dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful. Mark Oleg, Spinner is a small, slim and foxy lady. Yeah, that's about right. The rookie, I don't know which is the fake Mark Oleg and which is the real one, to be honest with you. No, it's a pity that, because there was a fake Ed Sweeney, a fake Edward Sweeney, even with my full name and with my logo as well the other day. So it is a bit of a headache. Okay, I'm back anyway. We'll get another beer in a minute. Mark Oleg, okay. Mike Richardson. Okay. Yogi wears brown leather gloves. Eddie, the person not posting spinner chat is not me. I'd have to be careful about, about blocking somebody, because I need, You have to be careful about blocking this, unless he gets really offensive. Ed, what do you think of Mo Salah staying at Liverpool? Good for them. Good for them. I mean, football has come and gone. Mo Salah's done really well at Liverpool, and my best mate is a keen Liverpool football fan, and Mo Salah has been really, really great. Long may he continue to be great, but at the end of the day, I don't really care about football, to be honest with you. Barry from EastEnders, yeah, I agree with you. Must be a proper loser case of fake account. Yeah, absolutely. David Coleman, the spinner's one you get to sit on top of you guys. Yogi Bear, would you give your right hand for the Series 1 Rose E-Type? I'd love to try an E-Type. When I was a kid, you watch 60s movies, TV series, and you're seeing E-Type Jags. Oh, absolutely. I'd give anything for one of them. Cinnamon, Bucharest seems to be a huge city. Okay, let's see if we can get this back. Okay. Let's get this back. Okay, so the band is rehearsing right now. What's the point of taking someone? And he's done for 18 years. Andy Werner, it's the one who's not suited to Steph complete. Oh, no, don't say that about Steph. Martin Ryder, American, Australian, African, Asian, or what? Bottle baby, fake live stream, not really Eddie. Absolutely, I've been sussed. What was that? I said that you can't fake someone's face to the camera. Someone said that you can fake it. Okay. Yeah, Eddie, nice to catch you live. Cinema, thanks Eddie. You just destroyed all Western stereotypes about Romania and Eastern Europe in only 3 days. Kickbacks, hope you're well, mate. Steph Travesty, cheers to all the Eddie fans. Okay, listen, the band's coming on now. Stephen O'Connor, Saturday evening here in North End. Hope all's well. Yeah, sound check. Yeah, who's the band? I'll tell you who the band are. If they start bloody playing copyright music, I'll have to tell you, they're over there. They're on that stage over there. We're a senior. If you look earlier on the stream, I did actually do that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm actually going to go back inside. I'm going to nip back inside and I'm going to go back inside at the moment. Okay guys, this is getting very, very noisy here. I think we'll have to end this soon. This is a nice Ace is special. This is 7 lay. Very, very nice. Nice dark beer. No sound. Yeah, I had to mute that. I had to mute that simply because you know they've got copyright music in there, and they've got this live stuff here. Eddie not, but Eddie will be body serving later. How much was it for that delicious Romanian food and drink? Well, two beers came to 45 lei, which at the top of my head is about £8. So that's for the Gilos and 2 beers.